Hello everyone, it's Jen from Old Tinkerer Studio, and today in Illustrator Basics I am just going to be taking you through touring the interface. Now yours might look slightly different because I am using the brand new June 2016 release, which is the CC 2015.3, but everything I'm going to teach you'll be able to do in CC and most likely CS6. So let's go ahead and just hit new, and it really doesn't matter what size or anything. Now when learning a new software program, it's a good idea to become familiar with the user interface. In this tutorial, I'll be walking you through the Adobe Illustrator user interface, as well as teaching you how to create documents within Illustrator. Now you already saw how you can go ahead and create new, or you can open up an existing project straight out of the gate from Illustrator. That's the quickest, easiest way to do it. At the top of the user interface, you'll find the menu bar. In the menu bar, you'll find various items, and within each of these menu items, there'll be a series of submenus. For example, if you click on Window, you have all of these submenus, and in some of these, you'll have submenus within submenus. Next to the menu bar is the title bar. And this has options such as quick link to Adobe Bridge and your arrange document panel. Directly underneath the menu bar and title bar is the control bar. This panel gives you the ability to control the different tools and items that you are currently using. This panel will change depending on the tool you have selected. For example, right now I have the selection tool selected. You can see all of your options up here, but if I go to the text tool, you'll see that the options have changed. On the left side of the user interface, you have the tools panel. There are several different tools within this panel, and many of them have sub-tools, such as your rectangular tool. If you hold and click on it with your mouse, you can see all of these options. If you want to, you can actually tear these off by clicking over here on this right hand side where this little arrow is and just moving it out away from the toolbar. To the right of the tools panel is the document window. This is where you'll perform all your work. At the bottom of the document window, you'll see information for how zoomed in you are and which artboard you are on. Currently there's only one artboard, so this will only be one. And you can use this to focus on different artboards, and you can use this to zoom in and out. On the right side of the user interface, you have the panel system. By default, these icons are collapsed into small icons, but you can expand them if you wish. I just keep them collapsed so I have more room to work. Now that we have an idea of where everything is on the user interface, let's start creating new documents. I've already shown you how to create a new document at the very beginning. When you initially start Illustrator, you have a button that will say New, or you can pick one of your projects that you've already been working on. But since we're in here, let's just go ahead and start a brand new document. You can do this by going to File and New. You can also use Control N on a PC or Command N on a Mac. This will bring up your new document dialog box. At the top of the new document dialog box, you have the option of naming your project, and you can name it now or you can wait until you save the document. Directly underneath the name field, you find the profile drop-down menu. This menu refers to the type of work you are doing, such as print or web. Underneath the profile drop-down menu, you find the option for the number of artboards. And if you're not sure how many artboards you need, you can always add more artboards later, so you don't need to specify a number at this point. If you're using more than one artboard, you have the option to choose the spacing between the artboards and the number of columns. So let's make this 2. And you see you can change your spacing and your columns right here underneath the number of artboards option. Underneath your artboard options, you'll find the size drop-down menu. This menu allows you to choose the type of document you want to create. If you want to make your own custom size document, you simply type in the height and width properties right underneath the drop-down menu. You can use the units as either pixels, points, picas, inches, centimeters, or millimeters. And you can also select the orientation of the document. Underneath the size drop-down menu, you will find the bleed options. Now these are only applicable when you're using print. The bleed is used to extend the content of the document so the printer can cut off the excess portion of the document without damaging the document's content. And at the bottom, this may be closed for you, can twirl open where it says advanced. You'll find in this advanced section that you can choose your color mode. RGB would be for anything for web, CMYK would be anything for print. And below the color mode, you'll find the raster effects. And this will allow Illustrator to rasterize certain elements if it's unable to reproduce these elements in vector form for the printing process. Your preview mode allows you to see what the document will look like in pixels and as an overprint. And the Align New Objects to Pixel grid ensures that none of your objects are halfway between a pixel or two, which helps out with anti-aliasing. After you've chosen everything that you want in this new document window here, go ahead and just click OK, and you will have a new document. So this is the end of part 1 of this 13-part series. I hope you found this useful. Have a good day.